Welcome to Out of Spec Reviews. My name is Liam. I am here today to do a walkthrough of the 2021 Toyota Sequoia Nightshade Edition. Look at it, it's just great. It's missing all of the chrome stuff. Everything has been darkened out. Now, this vehicle has remained mostly the same since 2018 when it received the last update. So this Nightshade Edition is just a mid-run, little bit of improvements, so to speak. So come on, let's check it out. Up front, we have the Toyota Steady Workhorse, the 5.7 liter I-Force dual overhead cam V8. It makes about 387 horsepower. It is equipped with a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it works fantastic. As you can see here, LED headlights up front, blacked out grille, blacked out emblem. Absolutely looks fantastic. It's kind of Toyota's take on the Armada Midnight Edition that we reviewed a couple of months ago. I really like it. I think it kind of sets it apart from the regular Sequoia. It doesn't quite look as much like regular traffic. Come around to the side here. Another nice feature on the Nightshade is the 20-inch wheels. As you can see right here, they're absolutely huge, but they don't fill out the fender well too much. They don't look gaudy or anything like that. Other features for the Nightshade: black mirrors, obviously those are auto adjustable, dimming, heated, whatnot. You've got black door handles right here. Just more little stuff to set it apart from the regular Sequoia. All right, come around to the back real quick, show you guys what's going on here. You've got the black limited badge. Nice stuff. All right, same motif at the back. Everything is blacked out. It's great. The bumper down here gets the same treatment. I think it looks really awesome. All right, come around here. I will start showing you guys the interior. You have awesome running boards here that are actually usable. There've been a few vehicles we've tested recently that they almost make it more difficult to get into the vehicle. We are inside of the 2021 Toyota Sequoia Nightshade, and it kind of gets the same treatment. There is black interior material just about everywhere. You've got a nice leather steering wheel right here, 7-inch premium infotainment system. I think it's a little bit small, especially compared to some of its rivals. The buttons are a little bit out of reach, but it is easy to use nonetheless, and that is the main thing that we like. The interior is more or less the same as the Tundra, as they share the same frame and a lot of the same componentry, which isn't a bad thing. The Tundra is one of the best trucks on the market today. So this particular vehicle is equipped with the JBL Synthesis premium sound system. It sounds great. I wish there was maybe a little bit more volume. However, it works really well and is absolutely worth ticking that option box. You've got your controls here to go. So unlike the Land Cruiser, the Sequoia actually can be switched from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive. On the Land Cruiser, it is permanent 4-wheel drive. Easy to use heating and aircon controls. You've got the controls for the seats here. Everything works really easily. For tow haul mode down here, anything related to the drivetrain 4-wheel drive system is all right here. You've got a center locker if you do end up in some sort of an off-road scenario. Should get you through it no problem. We haven't tested that, but I have no doubts. Most of the controls for the safety, active safety stuff, cruise control, is all right here on the steering wheel. Very easy to use, ergonomical. My favorite part about this particular Toyota is that it still has the steering wheel mounted cruise control control system. It's been that way forever. It's super easy to use. I love it. You just jump in, press the button, pull it down to set it. Easy as that. You're on your way. You have everything for the mirrors over here, and then a nifty little button right here that will actually put the rear window in the back down. We'll lower and raise that. I learned that because it's easy for your knee to rest against that. So be mindful of it. If you are driving it, you have a little screen here in the middle of the 2 analog gauges that helps, just tells you what's going on with the safety stuff. There's a bunch of different menus that you can go through. I'll show you all that here in a second. All right, so this is the little center information screen that I was talking about a second ago, and there's just a couple things that you can go through here. You have your regular compass. Go over here, it gives you any of your media, audio, entertainment stuff you have going on, and you can change that right here via this button on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. You can adjust the volume, things like that. Go over here, you can look at your active safety stuff. And for this, that would be lane departure, warning, and assist, and then the radar activated cruise or radar cruise control. Very, very easy. TPMS sensor, you can go down and see where your tires are at. Warning messages come up, and then if you go over to the right, you have your settings, so you can go through, turn on safety things, look at different options for the vehicle, check out maintenance things, etc. If you want to switch it to KPH, if you're going out of the country, things of that sort. Really, really, really easy to use. They don't make it too complicated. It's very, very simple, and that is something that I can appreciate. All right, so right here we have a 9-inch Blu-ray and DVD player. For the rear, it comes with 2 wireless headphones. While it is a great touch, I don't know why you would opt for it when most kids would just want to hold an iPad anyway. However, it is still kind of a nice touch that also shows how the Sequoia hasn't really been updated a whole lot in the last 10 years. However, it's there if you want to use it. Come down here, you have rear controls for the climate control system. Plenty of stuff there, and then if you open this, you actually have a 110 outlet right there. You could plug, like I said, an iPad into that, iPhone charger, anything like that. Nice little touch, relatively easy to use. All right, now I have my seat where I would normally have it when I'm driving. I'm a pretty tall guy. At 6'1", I've got long legs, so I'm gonna jump in the back and show you guys just how much space the Sequoia actually has. And as you can see, there is plenty of space. Look at that. I could slump down, I can do just about anything I want. There's plenty of leg room right here. It's actually really, really, really surprising. And the way, as this Sequoia is equipped, we have 2 captain seats for the first and second row, which make getting into the third row seat a whole lot easier. If you don't want to go through the second, the little corridor between the 2 captain seats, you can just press this button here, slide that forward. You actually have a button right here that will bring up those 2 seats. Boom, so there's that. I'm gonna move this seat back all the way. And even then, my knees are not up against this seat at all, with this seat all the way back. I have ample room. I wouldn't want to be here for a cross-country trip or anything like that, but if I had to do it, it really wouldn't be that bad. And there's plenty of amenities back here as well. You've got cup holders, both sides. You have vents here for the rear-controlled heating and aircon. It's really not a bad place to be. You could genuinely take 7 full-size adults in this Sequoia for a long-distance trip, and it really wouldn't be that bad. So, big points to the Sequoia there. I absolutely love it. It's great. At the back, you want to open up the hatch, hold the button on the fob. Kind of takes a second. You can cue your Jeopardy music right now. It takes a second to bring it up. But here we go. We are looking at not a whole lot of cargo space, but one thing I do really, really like is if you come over here, it gives you the option to put the seats up remotely from the rear as well. Now this is nice in some sort of a scenario where, let's say you've got all of the seats up like this and you just went to Home Depot or Lowe's, bought something, you're like, oh, I need some more space. Hold these down at the same time, and then look at that. All of a sudden you have plenty of room for whatever was on sale, maybe that new snow blower that you just bought, some cool pots and plants, low light stuff. It's awesome. And I really like that just for the back part, it does come with this rubberized mat, which is great. You can just take it out really, really easily, shake it out, spray it down, toss it back in, not a problem. Now, right here underneath of this, you also have extra storage, first aid kit, plenty of room to put just little stuff. It's nice for camping, things like that. But wait, there's more. You've got all of the safety equipment, spare and whatnot behind that. So plenty of room. The Sequoia definitely makes the most of what it has. And there's a few more neat little things in the back. You have another 12-volt plug right here, and then you've got tie-down stuff if you're trying to hold anything in place. Just nice little touches, things that you may never ever need, but it's better to have it and never need it than need it and not have it. So let's see how long it takes for this hatch to shut. Maybe it's a little bit quicker. If think that's about as quick as the one on the Land Cruiser. A little bit slow, but it does the job no less. All right, now if you noticed earlier when I was pointing out all of the blacked out features on the Nightshade edition, you may have noticed these two little buttons right here. So what you can do, hold that, and that is that window going down that I had talked about earlier. Maybe a nice touch for people in the back, or if you have these seats down already and you need to load something that may stick out the back, not a problem at all. Press that again. Bring it up. Oh, looks like it's not a one-touch system. However, it moves pretty quickly, kind of like the old 4Runners. And there you go. All of a sudden, you almost have truck-level storage capacity that you can actually close off in a Sequoia that is a full-size SUV and not a truck. Pretty cool stuff.